Gentlemen, let me ask you something honest. What if I told you that some of the foods you eat every single day, the sandwich you grab for lunch, the healthy salad you're proud of, even the coffee you drink every morning, might actually be destroying your ability to get and stay firm? If your morning erections have started fading, if you've noticed less stamina, or if you quietly wonder whether your best years are behind you, it's not just in your head. The truth is, there are 7 common foods that most men over 50 eat daily that silently attack your blood flow, disrupt your hormones, and weaken the very system responsible for strong, reliable performance. And the worst part, many of these foods are marketed as healthy choices. I'm Dr. Sophie Clark, a urologist with over 15 years of experience helping men restore their vitality, circulation, and confidence naturally. Today, I'm going to reveal the 7 everyday foods that sabotage your erections and, more importantly, what to eat instead to repair the damage and reclaim your strength. But before we start, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to channel, where we bring you clear, evidence-based guidance on men's health, hormone balance, and energy after 50. If you know someone who's been struggling quietly, share this with him. It could change his life. Here's the truth. Erections depend on 3 systems working perfectly together: your blood vessels, your nerves, and your hormones. When you eat foods that trigger inflammation, spike blood sugar, or block testosterone production, those systems begin to break down. Blood flow weakens, nitric oxide levels drop, and your arteries become stiff and narrow, making it harder for your body to respond naturally. But the good news is, it's completely reversible. Once you understand which foods are hurting you and what to replace them with, you can rebuild strong circulation, healthy hormones, and consistent performance, no pills or complicated diets required. Before we uncover which foods are doing the most harm, it's crucial to understand how erections actually work, because once you know the biology, you'll see exactly why the wrong foods can quietly sabotage your performance. An erection isn't just about arousal. It's one of the most complex and coordinated responses in your body, involving your brain nerves, blood vessels, and hormones all working in harmony. It begins when your brain sends electrical signals down the spinal cord to the pelvic region, telling the smooth muscles inside your penis to relax. That relaxation allows blood to rush in and fill 2 sponge-like chambers called the corpora cavernosa. As those chambers expand, they compress the veins that normally drain blood away, trapping it inside, and that's what creates firmness. But for this system to work, 3 things must stay healthy. 1. Flexible blood vessels, so blood can flow freely and expand the erectile tissue. 2. Strong circulation to deliver oxygen and nutrients quickly. 3. Balanced hormones, especially testosterone, which supports desire and the muscle activity needed for firmness. As we age, these systems don't shut down. Overnight, they slowly lose efficiency, often because of what we eat. Foods high in sugar, trans fats, and chemical additives create inflammation in the lining of your blood vessels, called the endothelium. This inflammation makes your arteries stiffer and less able to open when you need them to. It's like trying to blow air through a garden hose that's full of rust and buildup. The pressure weakens, and the flow barely reaches the end. Meanwhile, high sugar and processed foods trigger insulin spikes, which over time cause insulin resistance, a condition that the Cleveland Clinic identifies as one of the leading hidden causes of erectile dysfunction. It damages small blood vessels, reduces nitric oxide production, and dulls nerve sensitivity in the pelvic region. And let's not forget your hormones. Certain foods, especially those rich in chemical preservatives, artificial fats, or low-fat additives, can suppress testosterone production by robbing your body of the nutrients it needs, like zinc and healthy fats. Without testosterone, your desire, stamina, and firmness naturally decline. The result: what starts as an occasional problem gradually becomes a pattern weaker: erections, slower response, and reduced confidence. But here's the good news: when you identify and remove the culprits, your body can recover. Blood vessels can regain flexibility, nitric oxide levels can rise again, and hormones can rebalance naturally. Most men assume that only junk food or alcohol cause erection problems. But the truth is, many of the foods quietly weakening your performance are marketed as healthy. They sit in your kitchen right now, foods you eat every week, maybe every day, yet they steadily sabotage your hormones, blood flow, and nerve response. Let's go through the 7 worst offenders and the science behind them. 1. Whole grain bread. Yes, even the heart-healthy kind. Most whole grain breads are loaded with phytates, compounds that block zinc absorption. Zinc is the mineral your testes need to make testosterone. Without enough zinc, your hormone levels drop, your desire fades, and firmness weakens. Worse, many commercial breads contain added sugars or high fructose syrup, spiking insulin and slowing blood flow. 2. Processed deli meats. Ham, turkey, salami, and roast beef might seem like convenient proteins, but they're filled with nitrates and nitrites chemicals that damage the very nitric oxide pathways responsible for erections. These preservatives stiffen arteries and raise blood pressure, while the sodium content further restricts circulation. 3. Margarine and hydrogenated oils. For decades, margarine was sold as a healthy alternative to butter, but it's loaded with trans fats, which clog arteries, increase inflammation, and make blood vessels rigid. Even a few grams a day can reduce your artery's ability to dilate properly. Your blood flow suffers, and so does performance. 4. Soda and diet soda. Regular soda floods your system with sugar, leading to insulin resistance. Diet versions are no better. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose disrupt your gut microbiome, which plays a major role in hormone regulation and inflammation control. Studies from the NIH show that even moderate soda intake is linked to lower testosterone and poorer circulation. 5. Commercial peanut butter. Even natural brands often contain hydrogenated oils, added sugar, and pesticide residues from peanuts, one of the most chemically treated crops. These toxins interfere with hormone balance and liver function, the organ responsible for clearing excess estrogen and maintaining testosterone. 6. Fat-free yogurt. Removing fat might sound smart, but it's a trap. To make it taste good, manufacturers add sugar or artificial flavoring. Your body needs healthy fats to produce testosterone and absorb vitamin D, both crucial for male vitality. Without them, hormone production and erectile strength decline. 7. Farm-raised salmon. Unlike wild salmon, the farmed kind is fed soy and grains, making it high in inflammatory omega-6 fats and low in beneficial omega-3s. Farmed fish also accumulate toxins and antibiotics that disrupt hormones and damage blood vessels over time. Each of these foods chips away at your natural performance in a different way, whether by spiking insulin, creating inflammation, or blocking testosterone. But here's the encouraging news: the damage can be undone. Once you start replacing these foods with smarter alternatives, circulation and energy improve. Fast, often within just a few weeks. Now that you know which foods silently weaken your circulation and hormones, let's turn to the good news: the foods that rebuild your vitality. These simple replacements nourish your blood vessels, balance your hormones, and restore natural firmness without pills or complicated diets. Here are 7 foods to eat instead, each chosen for its ability to boost nitric oxide, reduce inflammation, and support healthy testosterone production. 1. Sweet potatoes or quinoa. Instead of whole grain bread, these are complex carbohydrates that provide steady energy without spiking blood sugar. Sweet potatoes are rich in potassium, which supports circulation and heart health. while quinoa delivers magnesium and zinc, two minerals essential for testosterone production. 2. Grass-fed beef or wild fish, instead of processed meats. Fresh, unprocessed protein sources fuel nitric oxide production and muscle repair. Grass-fed beef provides zinc and B vitamins that restore hormone balance. Wild fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel are rich in omega-3s, which keep arteries flexible and reduce inflammation. 3. Grass-fed butter. Olive oil or coconut oil. Instead of margarine, healthy fats are the building blocks of testosterone. Olive oil supports vascular health, while grass-fed butter provides vitamin K2 for artery elasticity. Coconut oil contains medium-chain fats that help your body convert cholesterol into hormones naturally. 4. Water green tea or herbal infusions. Instead of soda, hydration is the foundation of good circulation. Start your morning with warm water and lemon to flush toxins, or switch to green tea for its catechins compounds, proven by Harvard Health to improve blood vessel function and nitric oxide activity. 5. Almond butter or tahini. Instead of peanut butter, these spreads are rich in magnesium, zinc, and healthy fats, all essential for testosterone and nerve function. They're also free from the pesticides and mold toxins often found in commercial peanut butter. 6. Full-fat Greek yogurt. Instead of fat-free yogurt, real yogurt from grass-fed cows gives you the healthy fats your body needs to make hormones plus probiotics that support digestion and nutrient absorption. Add fresh berries for natural sweetness and antioxidants that protect blood vessels. 7. Wild-caught salmon or sardines. Instead of farm-raised salmon, wild fish are high in omega-3s and naturally anti-inflammatory. They improve endothelial health, the inner lining of your blood vessels, and help lower triglycerides. Just 2 servings per week can make a noticeable difference in energy and erection quality. You don't have to overhaul your diet overnight. Start with 1 or 2 swaps this week. For example, replace margarine with olive oil, or swap your breakfast yogurt for full-fat Greek yogurt. Small, consistent changes compound over time, allowing your body to repair damaged arteries, restore hormone balance, and bring back youthful blood flow. Now that you know which foods to avoid and which to embrace, the next step is simple consistency. What you eat every day shapes not only your energy and focus, but also your confidence, your circulation, and your ability to feel fully alive as a man. The 7 replacements we discussed are more than dietary tweaks. They are tools to restore your body's natural power. When you swap inflammatory hormone-blocking foods for clean, nourishing options, you're not just protecting your heart or improving your health. You're giving your body the exact materials it needs to produce testosterone, open up your blood vessels, and keep your nervous system sharp and responsive. Within a few weeks, most men notice real changes: stronger, morning erections, more consistent energy, better mood, and a renewed sense of vitality. Over time, these benefits extend beyond the bedroom: clearer thinking, better workouts, and a stronger connection to your partner and yourself. That's the power of eating for blood flow and hormone balance. The key is not perfection, but progress. Start small. Replace one harmful food this week, then another next week. With each simple change, your body will begin to heal and remember how to function at its best. According to the Cleveland Clinic and Harvard Medical School, improvements in endothelial blood vessel health and hormone balance can occur in as little as 30 days when men consistently eat nutrient-rich, anti-inflammatory foods. Also, don't forget the supporting pillars: stay hydrated, move daily, manage stress, and prioritize sleep. These habits multiply the effects of your diet, helping your arteries stay flexible, your hormones stable, and your confidence strong. Gentlemen, you don't have to accept decline as part of aging. You have the power to take control, one meal, one choice at a time. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to channel where we share practical science-based tips to help men over 50 live with strength balance and lasting vitality.